the rest of the 4 lessons were all with the same person. They were with a man called Frédéric Pignon, who is Jean-Francois's brother. And I turned up for a lesson with him, and when Fred does a lesson, when he's never met you, he says, okay, you've got 10 minutes, go in the ring, show me what you can do with your horse. And so I went in the ring with my horse, and at this point I thought I was like lush. Like...
Pretty much perfect.
Pretty much perfect. Cantered in on him, completely tackless, sent him belly to the floor around the arena, skid stop, bowed him, stood on his bum, jumped off him, laid him down, rolled him on his back like I do now, stood over him, sat him like a dog, got him up, Spanish walked him, piaffed it, come on, yes! And it looked like I may as well have walked in and just peed on Fred's shoes. Like, the way he looked at me, like, you are a right piece of work, you boy. And he then spent the next half an hour of the lesson giving me a dressing down like I've never seen anybody get. Never got a gain or before in my life. He left me, what I'd have been? I'd have been 18 and 19. He just left me in tears, and I'm talking snot tears. I think one of the best questions you've ever asked me is we were sat again drinking, and
this is the 2 o'clock in the morning.
I think this could be the same conversation, and I wonder why that is. And I don't mean that as a, do you know, I know it makes you laugh, but if you really think about that, ask yourself that question in your life. Why are you doing that? You running to something or away from something? Or both? You can be doing both. Or what is it? Who are you trying to please? Or who are you trying to not let down? Or where's that drive come from? And I think sometimes we can be so obsessed with the now. You know, have you ever heard the John Cleese quote, life is a tragedy zoomed in and a comedy zoomed out? And we can get so, you know, you can't see the wood for the trees, and you get yourself in your life doing what you're doing because you always have or you always do. That's your trump card.
I'm not going to play it yet.
Well, Ben, I've actually achieved things with my life. My horses don't retire when they're broken. They retire healthy and then have a steadier life, and then they stay. I don't want to push them that far, so then I have to start introducing my younger horses. And so that I can get a motivation block, because I'm like, oh, I was teaching Piaffe Passage transitions at Liberty on a 20-metre circle, and it's back to hindquarter yields and trying to figure out why its brain does that when it sees a leaf. And, do you know, if you can train a horse, can you train a mule? Like, I'm not even joking. It's like a thing. Like, a lot of the big people go, they train horses, and then you do a mule, and everyone's like, okay, you can do it. So I've got a mule. He's called Nacho. He's amazing. He's stripy, so I tell everybody it's his horse, and they blooming believe me. And what he taught me was stop looking for progress now. Just enjoy it. Make it fun. Make it light-hearted. Your idea is snapped up, or part of your idea is, oh, Deborah, yeah, no, the first part, bit mad, but that bit at the end, loved it. Yeah, Sally, yours, all of it, that's going in. And then we got Bob. Bob sat here. And every time Bob even tries to speak, no, that's awful. No, terrible. Well, eventually, it don't take long. Bob stops speaking. Well, if you're trying to teach a horse to do anything, let's pick a random thing, let's say like a flying change. You're trying to teach a horse to do a flying change. And maybe sometimes it's a, bit late behind, or goes a bit disunited or whatever.
Ben, it's either late behind or not late behind. It's not a bit late behind.
If it changes eventually and you can edit it correctly with the correct video angle, it's fine. Right. There are 5 doors. There's £100 behind one of them. Every time you get the wrong door, I'm going to punch you in the face. You'll be like, it's £100, mate. It's not worth it. I'm fine. And it's that same idea of you have to show the horse what... Like, you will get much further praising what is right than correcting what is overly wrong. I think it needs to be a breastplate. For Jägerborn.
I mean,
put that medal in the centre of the breastplate.
It's not that big.
Like, there's no boys at pony club or riding club or low-level competition, and then you go there and it's just 300 male Whittakers. And for me, part of it is I think there is a stigma still. I was bullied at school because I rode. Because, it's a girl's thing, boys shouldn't ride. And so I think any boy who decides to stick... And I was from a horsey family, and I still felt it a lot. Do you know what I mean? If anybody here, if you're aspiring to be like Becky, that's the mindset, isn't it? Even in your point of greatest victory, you've just won a medal at the Olympics. Are you thinking, well done me, I'm brilliant? No, you're thinking, what have I learned from this and how can I grow?
What can I go away and do better?
And I am a religious person. And... It is the health. It is not the healthy who need a doctor, but the sick. I have not come to call the righteous, but sinners. And if you're someone who thinks that you know a better way to treat animals or to train a horse to do a certain movement, whether that be dressage, jumping, liberty, then the way to share that with others isn't to mock them, to distance yourself from them, to create negativity towards those who are less, who have less. Not are less, that was misworded, that have less than you do, or that you perceive them to have that you do. And the only way that we can grow and get better is to share with one another. And I think a huge part of that comes with how we actually truly interact with our horses.
Would you ever appear on a reality TV show?
Absolutely not.
No, and I know I wouldn't because I was asked to go on Love Island.
Oh! Bath or shower?
Shower.
Bath. With candles. I've got one of those bath holders. Every night I have a bath with scented candles and I get the iPad on the thing and then, yeah.
Oh my
Fabulous.
God.